Hello for the caterpillars, and today we are doing a August empties video. Woohoo! Let's dive right in. I actually have a ton of stuff for August, and I did not think that would be possible because usually I had a ton of stuff for July, so I thought usually every other month I don't have a lot of stuff. Plus, my mom came in when I was away at the beginning of the month and came in and dumped this bucket out on me, and I was worried because I was gone last week as well that she'd come back in and like get rid of all this stuff again. So I thought I wasn't gonna have a lot of empties because I was like, crap, I had a few things in there, but sure enough I have enough empties. So let's get into this video. Grab yourself a snack, some coffee, a tea, relax, sit back because you're going to be here for a while because I got a lot of empties again. I've used a lot of stuff, which is very exciting. So first thing I'm grabbing is this Life brand unscented baby wipes with aloe and vitamin E. These weren't good. They were terrible. They weren't terrible, but they just weren't very saturated, so it was very hard to remove my makeup with these things. I sometimes just end up wetting them under the sink and then using that to help kind of remove makeup. They were strong and they held up. They just weren't very saturated, so that was kind of frustrating, but really cute packaging. So would not repurchase those again, but yeah. Used up a Dove's Purely Pampering body wash in Sweet Cream and Peony. I love this scent. It smells amazing. Love Dove. Lathers really nicely. Really like it. It feels like there's a lot in here, but I can't get like anything out, and I've emptied it upside down. So yeah. Finished up the coconut milk nourishing conditioner from Ren Pure Professionals. I have a review of this. I'll link it down below. It's extra virgin coconut oil. I absolutely love this stuff. It's very hydrating, very moisturizing. I still have the conditioner or the shampoo. I've got a little bit left, but not enough. So yeah. I used up a Dove Advanced Hair Series Oxygen Moisture for Fine Flat Hair. This was really nice. I really liked it, and if I see it again I would definitely pick it up. I for sure used it all up. I really liked it. It smells really nice. It smells kind of like it kind of smells like a hair salon shampoo. I don't know. It was really nice. I did really enjoy that bad boy. I used a bunch of sheet masks so far because I am doing a 30 days of sheet masks. I've started that in August, so I used up a Freeman's cleansing sheet mask. It was nice. I don't really know if I noticed a giant difference with it cleansing my skin, but it was very nice. I used up 2 of the moisturizing Naturally Upper Canada goat's milk face sheet mask. It was really nice. It really moisturized my skin. It felt really nice afterwards. I used another Naturally Upper Warm Honey Nectar calming sheet mask. It was really nice, very hydrating on the skin as well. Might as well just go through all my sheet masks because I've got a bunch of those. I used up a Freeman's Beauty Infusion Hydrating Sheet Mask. My skin has been very dry this month, so it's a very nice hydrating mask. I really like these ones. The Anti-Aging Facial Sheet Mask, used this last night. Don't really know if it knows a difference, but again, the 30 days of sheet masks, so that's what that is. I used up a Pore Cleansing Facial Sheet Mask. It was nice. Don't really know if it cleansed my pores or anything. I used up a Life brand brightening face mask with grapeseed and lacquer extract. This burned the shit out of my face when I put this on. My face felt like it was on fire, so I like immediately rinsed it off. I was like putting it on. I put on one cheek and then started to do the next cheek, and my face was instantly felt like it was on fire. So I took that off quite quickly and accidentally bought 2 of those, so that's fun. Used up a Argan Oil Overnight Treatment Cream. I kind of use this more on my hands. Every time I put it on my face, I would also do it on my hands. Just because I found it very thick. It does smell like argan oil. I felt it was kind of too thick for my skin, so I kind of used it more as a hand cream than a face cream, but it was still nice. I used a Simple Soothing Facial Toner. I really like this stuff. Really nice. I used up this CoverGirl Clean Matte BB Cream for oily skin. It was nice. I have a review of it. I'll link it down below. I liked it. I quite enjoyed it. I don't know if I ever purchased it, but it was nice. It was a nice light foundation type thing. I used up a fresh soy face cleanser for all skin types. It was my birthday gift from Sephora last year that they had, so it was a nice cleanser. I used it when I traveled because it was a little travel size meeting. I used up the Rimmel Long Lasting Finish powder foundation. I used this as a powder over top of this BB cream, so that's how I use it up so quickly. Plus, like, every night, I'm not a huge fan of powder foundations because I don't like the powdery look on my face, so I just like powder my face up like crazy, and that's how I'm using it. I use it every night and then take a makeup off, and so I went through it quite quickly. I used up a Ole Kendrick's Truth serum with collagen boost and True C complex. A little deluxe size sample. I got this as 100 points perks from Sephora. So I'll link that video down below if I remember where I got that one from. I used up some more face masks. These are the Puffs of Supreme Baby Wipes with aloe. They're unscented. They're 66 sheets and I got them from the dollar store. I kind of use this to just take off makeup swatches or like makeup on my hand after doing makeup in the morning. So, yep. They're nice. I would not use them to take face makeup off because they're not very saturated again. Used up 2 contacts. Got some new contacts. Used up the Guerlain Brightening Anti-Aging Serum. It was nice. I used this under makeup. It was nice, but I don't think I would repurchase it. I didn't really notice a huge difference. I said I was traveling a lot this month. I went to see my boyfriend twice this month, so I took samples with me, makeup samples and stuff, or samples. I like to travel with sample size things when I go traveling, just because they're a little easier and don't pack as much, like, we have as much space. So I used up this Joey Herbal Recovery Advanced Serum Youth Defining Active Gel Concentrate. Did not like this stuff. So would not buy a full size of that. I used up the Essentials Cream Fluid from Aroma Pacific. It's nice. Don't think I'd repurchase a full size. I absolutely love this Biotherma Skin Best Night Intense Night Recovery Balm. It was super good. I have thought about repurchasing this. I may actually purchase a full size of this. We'll see how expensive it is. I got a sample of the Philosophy Renewed Hope in a Jar. I absolutely love this stuff. I think it is amazing. I usually used up the night one as well, and I absolutely love them. If only they weren't like $60 a jar, I would totally buy these in a heartbeat. I tried out a sample of the L'Oreal Hydro Genius Normal to Oily Skin, and I have repurchased the full size. I used a Juice Beauty Green Apple Age Defying Moisturizer. Smelled like apples, not the hugest fan of it. I used up this Consonate Ultra Firming Organic Eye Cream. Wasn't the hugest fan of it. Nice little sample size. I used up the Kate Somerville Acne / Oily Skin Oil-Free Moisturizer. I really like this stuff, and again, if it wasn't so expensive, I would probably repurchase this. But I did enjoy that. That was really nice. Moisturizer. I used the Lancome Advanced Youth Active Concentrate. It was nice, but it's probably going to be really expensive because it's Lancome, so I don't think I'd repurchase it. And then I used up a sample of the 2-in-1 Moisturizing Primer for dry and sensitive skin by Nivea. It was nice as well. Don't know if I've purchased it, but it was purchased a full size, but it was nice. I used up a Belief the True Cream Moisture Balm. I think I did actually really like this. So I may repurchase it depending on the size of it. Or buy a full size, sorry. This is the Biotherma Sebum Shine Control Moisturizer. I have a full size of this. I got a little sample size and then I purchased the full size, so I really liked that. I used up a Reversa Anti-Spot Brightening Serum. Little sample size again. Don't think I would purchase the full size. Didn't notice a huge difference. I used up the Clinique Pep Start Deluxe 100 point perk sample I got. I really love this stuff. It's a little bit baby. I would definitely repurchase a full size of this eye cream. It's very moisturizing, but it doesn't really do anything else besides moisturizing. It's a very basic eye cream, but I love this stuff. And I would definitely repurchase a full size of that. I used up a oil-free moisturizer Oil-free moisturizer. Is this the Kate Somerville one? Yes. This is a sample of the oil-free moisturizer from Kate Somerville. It was nice. Again, I had another sample already of it. And then I got a sample of the Ole Hendricks, the Invigorating Night Transformating TM Gel. It's the blue one. It smells really nice, but then when I put it on my skin, it smelled like rotten eggs. My skin chemistry, like as soon as I rubbed it in my hands, all I could smell was rotten eggs, which is kind of gross. So I would not repurchase that one. Used up my e.l.f. Tea Rose lipstick. I'm very sad. I love this. I still can swatch it, but it's like done. It's done. I have a backup of this, and I absolutely love this lip color. It's my favorite. It's amazing, and it's by e.l.f. and it's like under $3, so I love that. Really sad that that's gone. Used up a perfume. Excuse me. This is the Flower Bomb Victor and Ralph. I like to put these little travel size in my travel bag and then use these as travel sample perfumes, or in my purse, so I can have like the little perfume sample as well. I used up a sample of the MAC Cleanse Off Oil. It was nice. I liked it. It's very creamy. I don't know if I would purchase the full size of it, probably because it's expensive, but if I did get it, I would not be upset about that. Used up 3 nail files. I found these in my room from the dollar store that I bought. I don't like dollar store nail files. I find I go through them quite quickly and they're just not as gritty as I would like them to be. So yeah, I like the ones from Walmart. They're like by Trim or something. And everything else in here I have decluttered or depotted things and just getting rid of the rest. I did a lot of depotting of shadows because I had a whole bunch of palettes and things that I wasn't using, and I'd only like a couple shades out of them, so I was like, why don't I just depot them, put them in a Z palette? And so I did. So the first one is this Wet n Wild Petal Pusher. As much as pretty as these colors are, I've had it for like 2 years plus and I haven't used it. So I just depotted one shadow. I have similar purple colors and I don't find myself reaching for purple all the time. I kind of wrecked it so it won't actually like close. So yeah, that one. This is the Rimmel London in 021 State of Grace. Again, I don't wear any of these colors. I've had it for so long. I don't wear blues on my eyes very often. And I have a silver already that I love, and this purple, I already have dark purples and I don't find myself reaching for it. I've had it for about 4 years and I haven't really used it, so I'm getting rid of that one. Plus it's probably expired already. So this is the Maybelline The Blushing Nudes eyeshadow palette. I depotted the color that I actually use and I've just gotten rid of the rest because I haven't used these. I did use up 3, so I got rid of those ones, and the rest of the colors I'm not going to use. I don't find this to be a very pigmented palette, so yeah, I would pass on buying this one. There are better pigmented, pinky, bronzy, nude colors, like e.l.f. Not e.l.f. Wet n Wild has a really good one, and I really like that one better, but yeah, I don't recommend purchasing that one. I didn't like it very well. I've had this since high school, I think since grade 10. This is the Maybelline Eye Studio. Again, I'm never going to wear these 2 colors. I finished up the 2 colors that I love, that I wear all the time, that I love to wear. But I've had this since grade 10 and it's time to go. I depotted this NYC Trio eyeshadows. They've been depotted into my MAC Z palette as well, actually. I'll just show you those 3 shades there. I had to repress this one at the top, but the other 2 are those 3 from that quad trio. It's just easier to use. It's more compact. I have a whole lot of little of these guys, so I thought, why not just depot them all and put them in all a big palette, because I like to use palettes more than I like to use single things eyeshadows. This is the Wet n Wild Floral Values. I'm not a huge fan of any of these. I love all these shadows, but they're not very nice. I think they're just kind of old because I've had them for a couple of years and I never even opened them. So I bought it for this color because I really like that color, but I have colors like it and it just didn't wow me, and I didn't like the formula of this. I love Wet n Wild. I have a Wet n Wild palette and I absolutely am obsessed with it. I just think maybe they changed their formulation and just got better, but I just didn't like those eyeshadows. I depotted my trio of Almay shadows as well. They're again in this Z palette from back here. They're this purple one, this dark purple one, and that light purple one. So yeah, just potted them. It's easier. I don't use that, so I'd much rather reach over this than take this with me, because then I can travel with this better. I'm getting rid of these Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzers. This one is just too light for me, and it's like shattered and I never use it. And this one, it broke as well, and I did like it, but I just have ones that I like better. Plus it's glittery, and I don't like glitter bronzers. I like matte bronzers because I don't want my face to glitter. So yeah, because I have oily skin as it is. This is a Physicians Formula blush. I loved it, but it's got this red thing in the middle, and every time I swirl it around it just gets a weird red patch in there, so I don't like it. But if it didn't have that red patch, I would completely use this. And I have a lot of blushes, so I thought about depotting it, or like breaking it up and just mixing it into a different color. But I have other blushes that I like better, so I'm just getting rid of this one. Plus I've had it for like 4 years now. I feel like at least 3 years, so it's going bad. It's time to get rid of it. I depotted all my elf shadows out of here that I no longer want again into this MAC shadow. Here they all are. I depotted the ones I'm actually going to use because I just find I don't reach for any of these. Again, I depotted all of these ones, and the blushes underneath, I don't use any of these colors. I don't like them. They just don't sit well. They don't blend well on my skin, plus the bronzers and things are all too dark for me, so I depotted the bronzer that I wanted to use into this because it's much traveler friendly. And I'm just getting rid of the colors that I don't use. I don't know where that went to, but here, I don't use them, so what's the point of keeping this ginormous palette that I don't use? Almost done. Just have 3 more things to go through. These are 3 little eyeshadows that just are not, I did have a big dip in that one, they're just not very pigmented, and I've had them for a couple of years now, and I just don't find them to be all that very pigmented. Like the purple isn't very pigmented, the pink isn't very pigmented, and I have better pigmented eyeshadows, so there's just no point in keeping these because they're not very pigmented. So they're by Almay, and I'm just not the hugest fan of them, so I'm getting rid of them. So I depotted a lot and have gotten rid of a lot and just kept the ones that I'm actually going to use, because there's no point having a giant palette that I only use like 3 shadows in. So I got rid of them all. That's all my empties for the August. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys later. Goodbye, beautiful butterflies. Bye.